that to Dubai, at the Dubai in the Ongwala, then Pebble, the way goes on Tikray, Hulu, Agoga, meaning goes on a mata.
What happened to you?
I'm gonna go now. I'm not feeling well.
Okay, let's go. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Carding! 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 Carding, Torio is sick. I need to go to the hospital.
Why? What happened to Torio?
He's not feeling well.
Torio. Hey, Torio. Were you asleep?
No, Carding. I was not. Sit down.
Marina told me that you're sick.
Where did you see her?
She passed by the house earlier.
Dump that woman. So, she insisted on seeing you. I told her not to bother you.
No, she didn't even bother me. I was very angry that you didn't even told me that you were sick.
Don't let that woman alarm you again. There's not a time she worry about something.
No.
Sometimes,
No, it's okay that she is worried about you because you're in a fever.
I am a bit feverish. That's all.
What? Your body is on fire.
I guess it's a tiny one on my foot.
What? That's not a tiny wound. That wound can make a grown man go to bed.
What for?
I told her to see the doctor, to see you.
Are you dreaming? Do you think the doctor will come if we have no money to pay him?
Huh? But you don't have to pay him anything. He's a public doctor.
Maybe if I got there. But you take the trouble for coming to me? What do you think I am? A congressman?
He must come. He's paid to take care of the sick. He will go wherever you are.
But will he come? Hell no. Nobody comes to me. Nobody. Even the fireman, they did not come. You could forget that. I forget that. I remember that dying day.
Torio, why don't you move out of the cemetery? Maybe it's the place that brings you bad luck. Why don't you put out a house somewhere else, anywhere but here? You live alone, but among all these dead.
Because we live here with dead. People think we're as good as dead.
If the doctor does not come, Torio will bring you to the hospital.
To the hospital? To the free ward? No.
What if it's just a free ward? You know that we cannot afford to be choosy.
I was there once. Do you know how treat us. They neglect you.
Look, don't you want some pretty nurses hovering you about how you like butterflies?
Don't try that kind of talk to me. I won't fall for it. I won't let those nurses or anybody else touch me. If I die, I die. In spite of all the doctors and pretty nurses in the world.
My God, you should be in the hospital right now. And not here arguing with me.
You've got a chicken's heart. You're just like my wife. I get a tiny wound and a little fever. And she thinks I'm dying. Can you imagine me dying of a tiny wound like this?
We're never sure of our fate, Torio. Strange things happen to us when we least expect them.
I beat you. In a few days, I be well and strong. Then, we will continue our work. We make up for the time we lost since I get sick. You haven't tried doing it alone, have you?
No,
It's alright. I know you can do it. You need me. But don't get impatient. I get well sooner than you.
you don't get it what I mean, Torio. I'm giving it up.
What? You're giving it up? You're joking?
I'm not joking, Torio.
But why? Have you found an easier way of making a living?
I'm frightened, Torio. See what happened to you. Suppose it happened to me. I'm not even half as healthy as you are.
Oh, so this little one had you really scared? Huh? Why? It's only a scratch. I didn't even bleed a drop.
You know what old folks says about those accidents.
What do they say?
They say, if one gets wounded or even only scratched by the bones of the dead, he will die.
And you believe that?
Of course, why not?
You're just a child. Besides, it was an accident. Nothing like happened. So there's nothing to be.
Even then, you got that wound in a cemetery. Torio, let's not offend the dead anymore.
What can they do expect hunt us? And who is scared of ghosts?
I'd rather offend living people.
And if they catch you, what do they do? They throw you in jail. The dead are more kind, guardian.
I haven't had a good night's sleep since started that thing. It seems so mean and ugly, just like stealing candy from an innocent baby.
Guarding. If you start being sentimental in this world, you're straight to that.
Oh, here comes Marina. Where is the doctor, Marina?
He's not with me. See? I told you. I could die surprised if he came.
Why couldn't they come? Is
No.
he busy?
No, this was not.
What did he say?
He wants to take to the dispensary.
How? He couldn't even stand up.
Who says I can even stand up? I can.
Whoa.
I can. If I really try.
That doctor must be crazy.
The doctor's afraid that instead of paying him, I would have really big from him.
Are you sure you tried to make him come?
Of course I did. Now what should we do? You're both afraid I might die? For all you know, might outlive both of you.
Listen to him. I'm afraid that the fever has touched his brain.
Let's take him to the hospital.
It's not easy. Carding hates hospital.
We'll drag him if he don't want to.
You can make him do anything.
But we just can't leave him alone, Marina. He's really sick. Very, very sick.
Hey, what are you two doing? Whispering to like lovebirds?
You'd better go down to the street and get a jeep.
We have not any centavo to pay the driver.
I'll take care of that. Go now.
But I don't want it. I don't need it. Don't tell me. I cannot refuse anything for myself.
Torio, listen to me. Be reasonable. You're sick. If you refuse to go, we'll drag you if we have to.
Just try, Carding. Just try. I fight with my last strength.
Torio, please.
Carding, you're my friend. Don't do anything I hate. And don't worry. I'm in my right senses.
Alright. I won't insist.
Torio, please, listen to us.
Why are you so worried about me?
What a silly question.
That's not a silly question. Why you should worry about I might die?
Torio,
You were never really happy with me. I know you grown tired of me.
no, Torio.
Don't be ashamed to admit that. I can imagine how you must feel inside.
Torio, whatever gave you those ideas?
So if you think I'm going to die, Carding, for instance.
Torio,
Carding hasn't taken a wife yet, and he's quite a man too.
Torio, these are only friends and you speak of him like that. Carding, you must forgive him. He does not what he's saying.
Don't worry. I understand very well.
See, I'm not died yet, and you have taken this side against me.
Torio,
Do you think he can take care of you as I have? He cannot even earn enough money to support himself. He cannot take over our business when I get sick.
what a business.
How much more if I had you take care of? He starved you to death.
What a business that not he make Carding?
Don't mind him. He's gone mad.
So I'm mad, huh? I tell you what kind of business we have.
Torio!
It's a business that requires no capital.
Torio!
All you need,
Stop it!
all you need is a good and strong stomach.
Stop it, Torio!
Why? Are you ashamed to let others know that the deed have been supporting you all along?
What does it mean, Carding?
Don't listen to him. He's out of his mind.
Really? Do you want to know I bought the money came from? And I fooled you. So you will never suspect it, did you?
What did you do?
To put it plainly,
Torio, don't!
I robbed the dead people around us.
What? You mean?
I was one of those who forced open the graves in the cemetery.
And you stole that grave in the cemetery?
Yes, why not? Rich people are always being buried with something valuable on them. While above that ground, people like us are starving.
Toyo, you did not to do that.
But I did. You can ask Carding. He was with me all the time. At first, I was scared to death. He would dribble and perspire, but later on. But he had to, because he had to eat, even from a dead man's hand, when he tries to rob the living.
Stop it, I can't stand it. Sit down. Oh, the poor scared is dead.
What you scared about them? They are dead.
Toyo, we had now here to go. We moved to their place. We erected this house on the squatter. They did not drive us away. And what did you do to return what?
I hate them. That's why I robbed them. I hate them.
Hate them? What did you do? Did they ever try to harm you?
Look at them. Doesn't that sight infuriate you? Look, nothing worries them. They lie there, day and night, sleeping like babies, mocking our suffering.
Marina, Stop listening to him. If you want to keep sane, he used to tell me that over and over again. Maybe that's why he made me to do what he did.
One night, as I was coming home, a strong rain overtook me. I ran for shelter to the nearest dump. That one near the road, belonging to a dead millionaire. It was so beautiful. It looked more like a palace than a place for a dead. It had thick marble walls and a roof and festive lights. Inside, it was a dead body in a coffin.
He must have seen you.
Who could see us? We used to work after midnight, when everyone was asleep.
It was God who saw you, Torio. He keeps watch over the dead.
Why should God keep watch over the dead? Why not you and me, who are still alive?
Oh, what did your horribles? If died is heaven, will surely not receive your soul. Yes, if you die, even refuse damage soul.
Why do you always say, if you die, if you die? Do you really want me to die?
No, why should I?
You really want to get rid of me, don't you? Now, I see that you two have been waiting for me to die so you could live together. Maybe a little one like this can put me into bed. You're praying that I will die. But I disappoint you both. I will live on if you only to punish you by denying you the chance to live together. I'm still young. I have 100 years before me. Not all the dead in the world can drag me to the grave. I dare them. Yes, I dare all the dead whom I offended to take me. Take me if you can. I despise all of you. That you were all alive now and suffering in life.
Torio! Torio, wake up! Torio! Torio, wake up!
It's okay. Let him rest in peace.
Torio,